More poll watchers are showing up at voting locations in Central Texas for this election.
KVUE reporter Matt Fernandez is live outside of a polling site in Williamson County. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, election officials here say they have seen an increase in poll watchers compared to previous elections. There are some rules they need to follow. This election, there are many important races on the local to state level. Many voters in Williamson County, including the Perrys from Round Rock, are hitting the polls today.
It's my obligation as a citizen, I feel, to come out and vote.
For Rose and David Perry, there are races especially important to them.
The school board election's important in Round Rock. That was part of our voting, and our state governor.
And while voters like the Perrys are at the polling site, they may see some extra faces this election.
Generally, I can see that there's probably more poll watchers at early voting polling places at this early stage.
A poll watcher is a person appointed by a candidate, campaign, political party, or action committee to observe things like poll workers, the actions going on site polling sites, and the counting sites on election night.
They were present at a lot of our polling locations at the beginning of Monday, wanting to check to see and to observe the setup processes, the running of zero tapes, which prove that there are no pre-existing votes or entries on our voting system.
Poll watchers are not allowed to disrupt any election process and cannot talk to the voters. They are allowed to take their questions to the presiding officer at the polling place.
There's always been an interest or an increased interest on behalf of poll watchers to actually understand how our elections are run, and we're happy that they're engaged, right, and trying to understand, and we want to be as transparent as possible for that.
Voter David Perry says he doesn't mind poll watchers at the polling site.
Makes no difference. Now, if they're obnoxious and take advantage of their position to obstruct things, that would be different, but there was no issue.
So far, Davis says the voting process has gone well at the 17 locations and no issues with any of the poll watchers. And poll watchers must go through a training that's put together by the Secretary of State's office. Back to you.
Matt Fernandez live for us in Williamson County tonight. Thank you, Matt.